What When I was a teenager, my brother and I went to a basketball game. The thing about that trip was that it felt like it took forever. From the metro station to the train to the arena, getting through the entrance, finding our seats. All of it felt like it dragged way the fuck on. But we enjoyed the game, and once it was over, the trip home was just an immediate blink. And that's kind of like staring at a loading screen in a video game. You're just watching the progress bar fill up, or you're staring at a spinning icon or some sort of animation, just waiting for the level to load. There's that joke where you stop looking at the loading screen, or you pretend to not care about the game loading, and it loads faster. And there's some quote unquote artificial truth to that. Because it's like we care so much about where we want to be. I don't know the exact saying, but something about watching a pot never boils. Something like that. Yeah, it's like the loading screen where you look at the boiling pot and it takes forever and a day and a half just to start boiling. It takes so long to get there, and you end up forgetting that you can still be excited, still be happy in the moment, despite not being at the destination yet. I know it's boring as hell to like stick a cold leftovers on a plate, put it in the microwave, put that shit in the microwave, and then just wait out like maybe a few minutes, depending on how cold it is. I get it, tapping your fingers on the counter, shit gets boring. But, I mean, hey, you get warm leftovers out of that. We tend to overvalue the happiness we're planning to have. Because if you know how long a basketball game is, it's a while. But it also felt like it went by quick. It's almost like the time it took to go from where we lived all the way to the arena to tip off is where that weird perception of time lives. We're so caught up in how we think we're going to feel, not realizing it's okay to just be excited, to anticipate something. And even after a video game loads, think about it. You boot up the console, the home menu shows up, you select the game, you wait for it, you hear the discs start spinning and the fans start blowing. You see the opening credits, you get to the main menu, you select your save file, and then you start loading. And then you pretend to not give a shit once again. Then you're in the game. And even then, you're probably not jumping straight into the action. You still have to walk your character all the way to the mission area, choose a loadout, or tune your car if it's a racing game, some shit like that, whatever it is. And if you enjoy all of that, good. I'm happy for you because you found happiness in that. It's like we forgot to feel that for other aspects of life. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand that waiting for your shift to end the moment you clock in is always going to be real. I ain't denying that shit. That's relatable as fuck if you ask me. It's not that you don't have it hard. Because, I mean, bro, you're still alive. Breathing. On to Earth. Still working towards something. And I think that's already a solid foundation. You're already somewhere solid. I think we romanticize happiness so much that we forget we can still feel bits of it. Even if it doesn't look like what we picture in our heads. You probably think happiness looks like maybe being rich, or at least well off enough that you don't have to worry financially. I get that. I feel it. But there's a reason people make music about their struggles. They found something within dark times that still made them feel something. They acknowledged the significance of those times when they were broke or just down in the dumps, and they turned it into something great. They framed it in a way that worked for them because attitude goes a long way. Attitude is what carries us throughout the day. I don't know the exact quote, but you are. I think for what I think, therefore I am. I was about to say you are what you think. I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of like you are what you eat. But yeah, I think, therefore I am, right? Some shit like that. But you're gonna be okay. You're doing better than you think. How can you be sad about the steps you still have to climb when the level you're already at is already at a good height? You're on a floor that's worth being on, but you've already started dreading the steps ahead. You've been dreading them. You'll be alright. You'll probably encounter more shit that's kind of a nuisance, but yeah, you have more ways to go. But growth compounds. Moving forward compounds. And you're going to be miserable on the journey if all you can think about is the destination. The time you spend not at the destination is very much important. So wait out the trip, let the water boil, let the video game load. Don't stress the wait time too much. Time's going to pass anyway, and you'll get to a place that feels good at some point. It's when your boy Bean Burrito. I upload regularly, do what you want with that information. Don't work too hard, I'll try not to.